Hi, in this video, I'm going to take you through how to review and provide feedback on a study guide. As you're aware, study guides are not assessment material, so they don't require grading in quite the same way. For study guides, we have a review process. So it means you can go in and you can review the study guides, you can provide feedback, but you're not applying a grade as you would in an assessment. Also, you don't need to go through every single study guide if you choose not to. They are ticked as green and as passed when the student uploads them and submits them, that they have completed that activity. But you do have the option to go in and provide feedback and to mark them off as reviewed. Once you do that, the student gets notification that their study guide has been reviewed. If there is feedback there, they can go in and read that. And it's a great way of providing that feedback to the student during those learning activities, checking on their progress and really supporting and encouraging them to continue submitting those study guides and building on their theory knowledge. So I'm going to take you through how to do that. In this one, I'm going to go into our Learn tab. I'm going to locate my class. It's my Hairdressing H24 class, and we're going to go into Colour and Lighten Hair. As it in here, I have a couple of different ways of checking how the students have gone. In this case, I'm going to go straight into the task that I want. This is something that I've asked the students to complete prior to our next class. This is the study guide that I want them to submit. And when they've done that, I want to go in and provide feedback. So if I click on that, I get an option to view all submissions. I also get a table down here that tells me there are 5 participants in this class. 3 have submitted and 3 need grading. Although it says grading there, because it is a study guide, it's actually a review that we're going to provide rather than a grade, but a grade is the language that is used here. I'm going to go to view all submissions. I can go directly to grade, but in this instance, I want to go to view all submissions, and I just want to see who has actually submitted. So I can see that Elizabeth, Tom, and Daisy have all submitted, but these haven't been reviewed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I still select this grade option. It's the same place, but what I do is just slightly different. So I can come in here. I want to just quickly check this. As I said, it's not an assessment. I'm not actually providing a grade, but I do want to know that Tom has done this, that all the answers are correct and make sense. And in here, I can use all of my annotation tools to provide notes and comments. I can provide, ticks if I want to. I can create a little note here and just say, great work. So I can put all of that in there as we go through. What I'm going to do here when we go through to the grade section, where it currently says not reviewed, I can change this and I can say reviewed and feedback comments released. I also have an option to put incomplete. So if somebody had uploaded a blank study guide, or if there was a lot in there that wasn't correct, I could ask them to resubmit that. If I had perhaps a lot to review and I just wanted to let the student know that, yep, I've received these, but I haven't yet completed reviewing them, I can select the review in progress, and then they know that that is what's happening. But in here, I'm going to go reviewed, feedback, comments, released. As with normal grading, I can pop feedback in here as well. Again, I can say, this is very thorough, well done. Well done. So I can put that feedback comment in there. I'm going to change that to reviewed and feedback comments released, and then I can save those changes. So what will happen now is the student will get a notification that that feedback has been received. The status will change to reviewed and feedback comments released. So if we now jump back into this section here, if I just refresh this tab, it will update. So these two I can see are not reviewed, but this now shows that I've reviewed that study guide, the feedback comments have been released to the student, and this will also show slightly differently on the reports now. So that's just the process for study guides and reviewing those if you choose to do so. Thank you.